This is a ding-dong battle for first place between Jim Rathman and Roger Ward.
Boy, it's a shame that somebody has to lose this race, you know it? These two fellows driving 500 miles, just neck and neck. Jim Rathman ahead of Roger Ward in the southeast turn. Since Roger Ward dropped back about 8 or 9 car lengths as they go on that back straightaway. Boy, they're so close together. This is going to be a fantastic finish of this race.
And it's Rathman and Ward neck and neck, and finally Ward goes out in front by a car length.
Jim Rathman right behind him, neck and neck.
Immediately behind him, right on the exhaust pipe as they go.
Ward must be back about 140 or 50 feet. He's pointing back towards his tire.
The reason Roger slowed down and took second place, it was the better part of valor. Their right front tire was showing excessive wear. Of course, a pit stop at that point might have set them further back. He took it a little easier and got second place.
Here's the checkered flag for Jim Rathman, the winner of the 44th annual 500-mile race.
Here we are in victory lane for the glorious phase of this most spectacular finish of the 500-mile automobile race.
Who's second? Munoz. Look who's first. Tony Kanaan. Contact yellow is out. And it is Dario Franchitti.
I love you, brother. Great job. You're now a winner of the Indianapolis 500, my friend. Great job, Tony.
A long-awaited victory at Indianapolis.
This is it, man. I made it. Finally, I'm going to put my ugly face in that trophy.
There was a question whether we could ever do it. We bought the track in the fall of 45. I know I can remember walking back and forth running. I thought, how in the world on May the 30th will we get enough people to buy a box seat? You had no idea how many people might or might not come.
30th, 1946, and 185,000 spectators from far and near gathered to witness a thrilling contest featuring the skill of daring drivers, the genius of engineers and designers, and the teamwork of the crews in the pit. The 30th running of the Indianapolis 500-mile race. To some, a Roman holiday of thrills and chills. To those who know, another outstanding chapter in the history of an event which has contributed so much to the development of the modern automobile.
Pauly comes inside Little Al. A drag race on the backside again. Slower traffic moves to the right. Can Fittipaldi get past? Little Al brings it down low. They touch. Little Al into the wall. Fittipaldi continues on. Little Al slams the wall as Emerson Fittipaldi screams toward the white flag. The yellow flag comes out. He's okay. Little Al climbs out of his car, walks away from the safety crews. What promised to be a close finish ended with a lap and a half to go. Allinger Jr. stands by the edge of the race course.
What will be his reaction as Emerson comes by? Was he angry? Did he gesture?
Here we go, Bobby Unser, on the backstretch as Little Al and Emo race closely together. One view of the situation.
It just appears that Emo drifted out, got Little Al's left rear with his right front.
I was going inside of turn 3 on his inside because of traffic, and he tried to come onto the inside with touch wheels, and I nearly spun off, went sideways, and he lost.
It is going to be a Penske sweep. Castroneves is first to Fair is second.
Helio Castroneves leads the final 51 laps and wins the 85th Indianapolis 500-mile race.
He's addicted to chain link, this kid. I love him. You think he's pumped up right now? And then his own teammates. The whole Penske crew's getting up on the fence. I don't think the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has ever seen anything like this, Bob.
They have it. I can remember a car and driver not pulling immediately into the Helio victory lane here at Indianapolis, but instead, Castroneves chooses to stop the car at the yard of bricks and climbs the fence as he has after every one of his wins.
Continue to celebrate here. Castroneves will be a very popular champion.
61st race, and no one has ever achieved this before. Of the Gilmore Foyt team, it's all over. AJ has done it. He has won his 4th Indianapolis 500. Look at the crowd cheering, clapping, waving their arms. And then
I just can't really believe that it's true.
Now the helmet comes off. Say it once more, AJ.
No, I can't believe it.
And now the cold drink of milk for AJ Foyt, who has really done a day's work today.
He's got to get around the lap. Traffic. What?
No!
He hit the wall! Just like Thomas Schenker. Dan Wheldon is going to win the race.
Oh, how sweet it must taste. Guys, Dan Wheldon is so emotional. They can hardly get him to be here to drink the milk. We need to get Dan to the front of the car to do the winner's interview. There's so many people that he's thanking. He's so emotional.
I was just trying to go as hard as I could. I knew it was the last lap, and they said that a lot of those guys were struggling on fuel, and I just kept pushing. You know, I just want to say thank you, obviously, to my wife for the support through being a part-timer right now. So it's a fantastic achievement to the fans for being here.
Congratulations, Dan Wheldon, the winner of the centennial anniversary Indianapolis 500.
side by side, Sullivan has the lead. Danny Sullivan of Kentucky, and just at that moment, losing control of the car, doing a magnificent job of not hitting the wall and continuing in the race. It's unbelievable.
The incredible move maybe ever in Indianapolis.
The new American hero is Daniel John Sullivan III of Louisville, Kentucky, who has won the Indianapolis 500. Mario Andretti second, Roger Penske, the crew chief.
Well, I looked at it this way, that the sun was shining on me. That if I got away with that and was still in the race and was still in second place, somebody was looking after me. And I figured if we could do that and still come back, we had a good shot at it.
He's that close. Look at that. Shallow line.
They're going to get the white flag. There'll be one left to go. As he moves along, good knock. Is he going to do it? The white flag out. This is the final lap.
Going down into the first turn. What? No. Gordon held him off there going into that first turn.
Over the roar of the engines, you can hear the 400,000 people going hoarse.
All right.
No one has ever seen this before in Indianapolis. Bucks over the lead.
Here it comes
Headed
again.
for the finish line. He's still closing. That's his wife.
It's too late now. You only got to pray. Look at that.
Here you see them. Mears. Can he make a move at the finish? He's making a move. No. Not quite. Gordon Johnson has won the Indianapolis 500. He won it by less than a car length.
No, I haven't. That was a good race. It really was. Gordy was doing a hell of a job. He had her everywhere but straight a couple times. And I was trying my damnedest to get him, and I just couldn't do it.
What were you thinking of when your mirror started to fill up with mirrors? Well, I was worried. I mean, let's put it that way. There was no question about it. I had to drive the car everywhere on the racetrack. But I knew there was one thing, that when I went down into number one corner, that I wasn't about to back off no matter what happened.
Al Unser Jr. is won almost $1.5 million here, but he's never won the race, and he's got a lot of work to do. And Scott Goodyear is now right there, right behind Little Al. He follows Little Al down the main straightaway. Anywhere Little Al goes, there is Scott as well.
And forever, when you weave back and forth like that, you scrub off a little bit of speed too, but Scott has nothing to do except to follow him because he needs the drafting.
Scott Goodyear and Al Unser Jr. sees Dwayne Sweeney's white flag. 2.5 miles. One more lap to go. If Scott Goodyear has a chance, the time is now. They make the turn for home. Who's going to win it? The checkered flag is out. Goodyear makes a move. Little Al wins by just a few tenths of a second. Perhaps the closest finish of the history of the Indianapolis 500. And it was close. In the closest finish ever at the Indianapolis 500. So close that the computer has not yet resolved the winning difference.
It sounds like there's some tears in your voice right now. Well, you just don't know what Indy means.
Yeah, look at your feet. Raise your arm up.